Why would they fucking change names? I sent you a video a while back of the drag show with kids in front of it.
But it first shows ATF agents assembling in the Walmart parking lot a week before March 19th.
Do not bring the Second Amendment into this courtroom. It doesn't exist here. So you can't argue Second Amendment. This is New York.
So the cops, while they're searching the van, they find a bunch of shit in Russian. Cell phones, cameras, SD cards, all that stuff. All in Russian, right? They detain this man. Find out he's from Chechnya. The guy that he just got murked, also Chechnyan.
Trying to not get this YouTube channel stricken down, part 2.
Take it down and rebuild it.
Except we won't be able to rebuild if the whole entire YouTube channel gets taken down.
Yeah, we will. Yeah, we will. You think anybody who doesn't, or okay, you think anybody's gonna follow us? No. I think the diehard fans that we do have, if we have them,
Yeah.
if we, for any reason, we got canceled, they would know about it. And then they would try to find out. And then we would tell, hey, we got another channel because the other one got fucked up.
So join up on our Discords to stay up to date.
Also on Article 1776 Podcast Channel 2. Because we're probably going to need it.
Yeah, we should talk. We should really think about getting the Patreon started.
Yeah, if you guys want to donate to that, let us know.
We don't have to donate. We have to just start it up.
I think really what it was is because the topic subject that we were discussing
of the young man
fell under a category where, regardless if it was educational, well, if it was meant to be presented at an educational standpoint, as in, hey, don't do this.
Yeah.
They didn't like it.
Yeah. And by the way,
minors, right?
Well, here's the thing: they're not. That dude wasn't necessarily a minor. And here's number 2. We marked off
17.
Yeah. Well, still, that's not a minor technically.
I mean, it depends on what state you're in.
Yeah, but here's the thing: YouTube. We marked off content not meant for children. How it make sense if it goes against child safety guidelines?
Yeah, and the reason it confuses me is the video does not show the actual capping.
And I mentioned that.
Yeah, no, you mentioned that to the fucking YouTube rep. I get that. But it's like, I showed you the video where it shows you the cap. Mm-hmm. Okay? And then we sat here together right before the podcast and found a video that doesn't show the cap. It loops it to another video. Okay? Mm-hmm. That got taken down. We didn't show anything. I had him view the original video. Mm-hmm. That way he could understand the topic of discussion instead of saying, well, it cuts off right there. What happened? The fuck, YouTube? Oh, and guess what? The former head of YouTube? Yeah, well, we shouldn't talk about that. Never mind. Because he was underage too.
By the way, you know what we can view?
What?
This intro. That would suck. Hey guys, Matt here, telling y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to get notified each time that we're on. Oh, I say I love y'all so much. Enjoy the show. Hey guys, so this is Matt here. So I'm not sure if you guys know, but a lot of changes are coming to not only just the channel, but the company as well. So just to let you know, I'm riding solo now. Scottsdale has a lot of pressures with family life and everything else that he needs to take care of, and mental health as well. So we're going to be wishing him well and giving him all the loves that we possibly can. That doesn't change the fact that having goals and making sure that just doing what we're doing here helps impact your lives in a positive manner. I know for me personally, you're gonna get the real Matt here. I'm an introvert at heart. I surround myself with doing a lot throughout my life, and I at times I get depression too. So this is going to be a hard one for me to do without my friends, my best friend. But I look at it as an opportunity to where I could keep on making videos for y'all and impacting y'all's lives as much as I possibly can. Number two, also to just keep on going with what I have in mind for Article 1776. We sold out all across the United States, and it is my mission now to get us past 1 million subscribers. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold back tears. We put a lot of work into this, and I just want to see y'all get entertained and making sure that everyone has their goals reached. So this might be the last podcast episode, but never say never. I'm going to keep on going with the gun facts episode and keep on striving to bring out content for you guys, because without you guys there would not be no Article 1776. And so with that being said, hopefully you enjoy the rest of the show. Cheers. Welcome to the Article 1776 podcast.
I can't wait till next week I get a haircut.
I'm Matt. This is
Dying under all this hair. Scottsdale 87.
And you know what's weird? Yeah, that too. But no, seriously, do you know what's weird? You mentioned it to me before too, when I screenshotted you the conversation. I think, much like what you think, both the scanner the machine that, or the AI that does the scanning for the videos, the first YouTube rep was also a AI as well.
I think it was too, because you could definitely tell that those were scripted responses, and then the second person you talked to was an actual person. Like, I think the AI was like, "Oh fuck, they realized what was going on here."
Yeah.
Oh, they know.
It's like to the point where I was asking specific questions, like what, okay, but what time frame? What was the time frame?
Oh, we can't give you that, but the AI generalizes as the whole video.
Yeah.
What? You can't do that though. That's not fair. That's not unbiased at all. Like, you may see one instance of something and you're gonna flag the whole fucking video. Look, I want AI to do all the hard work so I can paint and do art, not so I can do dishes. I don't want AI to write my papers and do my artwork so I could do laundry and dishes. That's completely disparaging to what AI should really be for. Yeah. I want the AI to do the dishes and the laundry. That's what it should be doing. That's what AI should be doing. You guys are fucking it up. You guys are making sex robots and chat GPT. Where's the fucking dish bot?
Where's the fucking smoker bot? Smoke me some fucking food.
Yeah, like, here, I killed this animal. Smoke it for me. What flavor do you want? Teriyaki. And don't fucking skimp on the soy.
I mean, it was Asian.
The soy sauce. I don't eat soy. Soy sauce. That's not even actual soy.
Said, did you?
Huh?
Did you? You didn't just hear what I said, did you?
No, because my fan.
I mean, the AI and the teriyaki are Asian based.
Oh.
I mean,
I gotta go turn this fucking fan on.
He's got to go take a shit, everyone. So that's why I heard that.
Yeah, I have the loudest farts ever. Check it out.
Oh, okay. I thought your literal asshole was opening up, and it's like, my God.
No, that would have put me through the wall. I'm gonna get a text message in like 5 minutes. My wife is like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah. You would have flown through and then be like, I believe I could fly.
That's my offender's power. I can fly, but I have to fart to do it.
Oh, you ever seen the offenders video, like of one tactical turtleneck did?
No.
He actually wrote a song for the Guys Unsubscribed podcast.
Did he really? I'm gonna have to check that out.
Pause it. We're gonna pause the video right here, and I'm gonna have you watch it really quick.
I like Donut's the best. He can fly, but he has to be racist about it. Like, obviously, racism is not funny.
So yeah, he just
unless you're with your friends.
Yeah, he just he watched the video, and he.
Oh man.
What do you think?
I can't. I can't think.
My superpower would be I would be able to swing the buildings like Spider-Man, but I would have to shoot out from my dick.
You would. You would.
All of a sudden, you just hear a man going, "Ah!"
I love pissing off that fucking meme. Oh boy, I love pissing off. No, I saw that. It was great. That would hurt though, because like, how do you build that up? Like, where does it like? Do you have an extra like?
It comes from the ball sack.
Yeah, but like, is there a third one in there for that? Like, it's the spider sack.
Yeah.
Is that your web sack?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
imagine
weird fucking webs.
Imagine if I were to lay down with the lady, and then all of a sudden she was trying to.
She's like stuck up against the wall in a spider web. Yeah. You're just still on the bed. Speaking of some fucking weird webs, I told you what happened in it was the Fort Bragg, Fort Liberty area, right?
Yeah. Side little note. Why would they fucking change names? Stop.
Wait, is that Bragg's new name?
Yeah. Stop fucking changing names, Army.
What?
I'm still gonna call shit Fort Bragg.
When did they change it?
A while ago.
That's stupid.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, let's erase history so nobody can ever fucking know about it and prevent the same mistakes from happening twice. Yeah, because no one likes to do that, right?
Yeah.
Let's make more mistakes, fuck shit up more.
Mm-hmm. Not learn from history. But anyways, you were saying?
Yeah, so this happened a couple weeks ago, probably a couple days ago now, in the Fort Bragg area. there is a special forces major, sergeant major. I'm not 100% sure, but he's a high-ranking official, we should say. He's at home, sitting in his house. His kids are outside in the front yard playing, as kids should be doing, without the fear of anything nefarious going on behind them, right? Well, apparently, this, we'll call him a colonel, major, whatever. I don't fucking know. We'll just call him a major. He's a major. This major happens to look outside to check his kids and notices that there is a man who is taking photographs of his children outside. This man is dressed up as a utility worker for the power company, or for a power company. Okay? Van and all. Major grabs his personal sidearm and goes to confront this man, as any father would.
Rightfully so.
You're taking pictures of my kids. We have a problem. There's a big problem. Of course, I'm going to be armed because I don't know you and you don't know me. So he confronts this guy, starts talking to him. Thick Russian accent, super heavy Ruski, right? The red is real. They get into some kind of verbal altercation, leads to a physical altercation. Next thing you know, this Russian dude is dead. Major calls the cops and says, hey, found this dude taking pictures of my kids. I confronted him. Now he's dead. Or dying. Get over here, right? So the cops, while they're searching the van, they find a bunch of shit in Russian. Cell phones, cameras, SD cards, all that stuff. All in Russian, right? A little bit up the road from this incident and why the person fucking stayed there in the first place. What are you doing?
I'm listening to you.
Anyway, they notice a suspicious car sitting there, so the police officers approach the car. This man, heavy Russian accent, utility jumpsuit, sitting in a rental car from the Midwest, not from the immediate area. Okay? They detain this man, find out he's from Chechnya. The guy that he just got murked, also Chechnyan. They search this guy's car, cell phones, cameras, all kinds of shit, books, all kinds of stuff, all in Russian, IDs, Russian. They detain him. I guess comes back, these two were Russian spies. They were Chechnyan spies working for Russia, and they were taking pictures of a major's house and his children. I'm not the only person to talk about this. There is a special forces retired service member that I watched probably two yesterday, actually, I think it was, where he's talking about this. Trying to find it right now so I can give you the name. Green Beret Chronicles. I don't know if you've ever heard of him.
I've heard, yeah, I think so.
Okay. Very informative. And this was put out, 5 days ago. So he's done a video about it. That's how I heard about it. And then a freaking Angry Cops thing came up on my YouTube feed talking about it. So this is not an isolated incident. This is not the first incident this year where there has been a foreign agent trying to break into some sensitive military area, whether it be one of our training centers or an intelligence center. Like, this shit is getting real. And if this can happen to a major who's special forces, it can happen to anybody in the military, anybody in the government.
And you got to think too, how did they get access to that information?
There's public records, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
So you got to think about it this way, though. If this house is not on military base,
Mm-hmm.
those mortgage records, that's public record. If you owned a house,
Mm-hmm.
all I have to do is look up your name and the area you live. I can get your mortgage information, how much you pay, the entire mortgage, the overall like entirety of the payment,
Mm-hmm.
the bank that you go through, how many payments you've made. That's all public knowledge.
But here's the thing. Every military installation has what?
A post.
And what is inside of those posts? Like,
Fucking assholes with guns.
Yeah,
because they've been there for all fucking night and they want to go home.
But not only that, there's also not only gate guards, but there's also buildings to where they can allow family access into the military base if they don't have a CAC card.
There was another incident a couple of days ago in Quantico where two Palestinian men in a rental car, I believe they were Palestinian.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go through my history. Where two dudes, Jordanian nationals, reportedly attempt to enter Marine Corps base in Quantico. That was 10 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
This is not isolated. This is happening. Like, we don't like to fearmonger and shit, but like, you can fucking find this information for yourself. I'm not fucking bullshitting.
And I've seen people that were trying to run from the MPs on base and try to gain access to, you know, those little razor things.
Yeah, the razor bars and shit.
Yeah, not razor, but the posts that actually go up.
Oh, the the bollards.
Yeah, I've seen videos of where cars were stopped in their tracks because they were on top of those things.
That's apparently where what they hit. They hit the bollards. Apparently,
Mm-hmm.
they went through the initial checkpoint and blew through it. Apparently, they threw the fucking things up. And they go up pretty quick too.
Yeah, that was funny. That's a funny image. Yeah, it's, I don't know, this whole entire thing is weird to me. And I sent you a video a while back of the drag show with kids in front of it.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to show the video because like I'm not trying to get a YouTube strike on the channel again.
Yeah, we're trying to.
Yeah, but basically there was a drag queen that was preaching free Palestine. If you're a drag queen, say free Palestine in front of kids, and she was trying to get them all to say free Palestine.
I saw that shit. Look, I've said it once and I say it again. If the phrase "leave our kids alone" is deemed an attack on the community, then that community needs to be attacked.
Mm-hmm.
Not physically. I'm not trying to get anything.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Like, that should be a no-brainer.
Ironically,
don't fuck with the kids.
It is Pride Month, and for some reason that
Look,
shit is popping up on my feed.
Okay, Pride Month shouldn't have to mean that I have to see your cock when you walk down the street. Kids should not be seeing your dangles while you walk down the street yelling, "Love is love."
Yeah, if
okay, love is love. That's fine.
Yeah,
but keep your fucking swanger behind doors, dude. I don't want to see it. My kids don't need to see it. Fuck, like, stop normalizing pedophilia.
Yeah.
In certain cases it is. Like when you have grown ass men walking around downtown butt ass fucking naked and there's kids everywhere and they're hi and smiling at the kids. I'm sorry, but there's a wire crossed somewhere and it's not mine.
There's a photo or a video somewhere, I think I've seen it, to where those two dudes were like being dominated by a female, but the guys have dog masks on.
Yes,
And-
in front of children.
and
Like,
the
are you
domination-
fucking?
And the dominatrix was trying to have the kids pet the dudes.
That's in fucking insane. And I said it. I just said it. There's a wire crossed, and it's not on me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, these people have been so far fucking brainwashed that anything normal is radical. Like me wanting to go to work, drive my truck, shoot my guns at inanimate objects, metal targets, maybe a deer every season or two, and have children and have grandchildren and raise a family. That's fucking that's just so radical that I'm the one who's insane.
Yeah.
Kiss my ass.
You don't have an ass, sir.
Yeah, I'm all back. it's I said something about I think I said something the other day, and Eve was like, "But you don't have an ass." I was like, "Hey, I have a little bit." She's like, "No, you don't.
Think to set on.
It'd be weird if you did."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, probably." It's like I'm all back. I don't even have to take my pants off. I just stand up straight.
And then,
Tan hut.
and then all of a sudden they fall right down.
I'm trying to hold my belt.
If you did have an ass, it'd be like Scott cake.
That just sounds bad. Nobody wants that.
I mean,
Actually, no, I say that, but
maybe
That's not
one person.
no, actually, that was fun. That's funny that you say that. So when I worked on the beach, one of my coworkers, was gay. He's very masculine, beard, hairy chest, hairy shoulders,
He was a bear.
but he's gay. But he's gay.
That's what
Jacob,
that's what a
buddy, give me a call, dude. I haven't talked to you in like a year.
that's what a
good-
bear is.
Yeah, but he's a good dude.
Yeah.
Hard fucking dude. This guy is a super hard worker. This motherfucker is one of the hardest working motherfuckers I've ever met.
Yeah.
One of the nicest fucking people. One of the most fucking friendly drunks you'll ever meet. Right? Well, he's not a drunk, but he likes to drink, and like he's not a mean person, right?
Yeah.
Great fucking dude. One day, we're all off of work. We're sitting at the bar inside the hotel. And the hotel has the Jimmy B's. No, not Jimmy B's, but the sports bar, which is inside where the kitchen is. So we all hang out there first thing after work, and then we move down to the beach, right? There's 3 bars in this hotel.
Mhm.
4. There's 4 bars in this hotel. I'm waiting for Evie. This is when me and her first started dating. We're all off work. I'm having a beer. Jacob's having a beer. And he's talking to these 2 Latino gentlemen who are of his persuasion.
Mhm.
But there's this one little cat. And he's just staring at me with them like, I'm going to get you eyes.
Like in a good or a bad way, because that could be
In the bad way. Well, bad for me. Like he's like, I'm going for that. Right. And, I'm oblivious to this.
Mhm.
I don't speak Spanish that well. Jacob speaks very good Spanish. Okay. White kid, pale as fuck. Very good Spanish. So I guess the dude had asked him about me.
Mhm.
And Jacob goes, him? Puts his hand on my shoulder, and I went, and Jacob goes, no. That's how you get fucked up. Great fucking wingman. Dude's a great fucking wingman. He was like, no, don't think about this. This is how you get hurt. Because Jacob, obviously he's made his like, don't knock it till you try it. One more fucking time, Jacob, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out.
Here's the thing. I would kindly reply, sir, no, I am not that way. However, keep in mind, no one fucks harder than what life does.
Yeah. See, I have this rule. I will tell you 3 times before I punch you in the mouth. I believe a 3-strike rule in that instance. The whole, don't knock it till you try it. Okay, that's 1. That's 2. Okay, 3, you really need to get the fuck bow. I told you. I gave you fair warning. This was not an assault. This was correcting stupidity.
I'm gonna ask you a question that might get me in trouble. You might storm off. I don't know, but I asked you this question before. Would you?
I don't. You are very bold to even fucking assume that it would get to that point, sir. I sleep with a loaded 40 caliber next to my fucking bed. No.
Okay, so you know the question I was going to ask.
I know the question. You can go fuck yourself with all due respect. Because there's no, my dog will hear it first. And if the dog hears it, I'm going to hear it. If I hear it, guess who else hears it? Glocky McFucking Glockerson.
So for the ones that don't know, usually on Twitch, you'll find us on Twitch. I was playing COD with Scottsdale and I asked the question, would you suck a dick to save your wife's life?
And I've always stood by this. It's very bold of you to assume it would even get to that fucking point. Because I'm fucking anyway, so I just started blasting. Hey, my fucking walls are paper thin, bro. I'm hitting you as soon as you come through the door. And my bedroom is right next to the front door. So my closet wall, front door.
I just have
It's like that Danny video, man. Anyway, I just started blasting.
Our FBI agent is looking at this like, fuck.
Hey, why do you need so much ammunition? Alexa, how many agents did they send to Ruby Ridge? The ATF agents.
Are those level 4 plates?
Why, yes, sir, they are. So I might have showed you that that doormat that said are those level 4 plates.
Yeah.
I bought it.
So I'm kind of
It's gonna go. I'm not allowed to put it outside, she said, and I think I understand why.
so
We get a lot of Amazon deliveries. And I don't need them questioning if they need to drop off my packages because sometimes they're gun parts.
hold on. You say this brought to you. I don't know why this. You sent me a video to where it says breaking news: Jim Jordan plays. Can we switch to this topic?
What's up?
About Jim Jordan playing a shocking video of ATF agents preparing for a controversial raid.
Yes. Robert Mazowski, I think his name was.
Do you want to play the video?
Right here.
Okay. Can you play the video?
Right here.
Okay.
Insert video here. Yeah, let me find it real quick. Okay, so those of you who don't know, a couple weeks ago, we covered a story where the ATF basically stormed into this gentleman's house and killed him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, that it wasn't necessarily an arrest warrant, it was a search warrant, and they were ready to go after him at one point, or after the house, but they realized that they found out that he wasn't home, so they called the raid off. Now, mind you, this isn't an arrest warrant. It's a search warrant.
Mm-hmm.
An arrest warrant. So if you're already there, if you're already ready and staged, you could have gone to the house, searched the house because you have a warrant. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And then you go question him at work. Pick him up at work, question him, whatever you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an arrest warrant. So they didn't go when they were ready. They went at a time that they knew he would be home. Middle of the night, this man, it's early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
He's at home, asleep. Normally, they leave their lights on in the main room. So when they walk outside or walk out of the bedroom, it's lit, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's understandable. The police cut the power to the house and then put a piece of tape over the Ring doorbell camera. One thing that strikes me as odd is that the police department that was with the ATF agents at the time are required to wear body cameras. For this mission, they were told not to wear body cameras. They were on loan to the ATF, and they were told not to wear body cameras. So there's no body camera evidence of what they did. There's camera evidence of them of them putting tape over, because the Ring doorbell is completely different from, power. It's all battery. Unless you have it hardwired, but most people don't for that reason. So he gets up, grabs his pistol, goes out, fires a couple warning shots. Doesn't know it's the fucking cops. They didn't identify themselves. They open fire. Shoot this dude in the head.
Do you have the video?
He died. Right here. I was watching the whole thing, so
then that way we don't get in trouble.
Well, I mean, I was watching the thing, but I gotta know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's true. Here's a video for you guys.
Let me bring it up big here.
One nation under God. 2012, the ATF told the inventor of the pistol brace policy change that the ATFs lost their license last year in this gotcha game that the ATF is playing.
I think it's right here.
Folks on our side. We have a video I'd like to show, which just so it's a minute and a half, but it first shows ATF agents assembling in the Walmart parking lot a week before March 19th, when they were going to execute this search warrant. Again, pre-dawn hours a week before, but decided not to because they realized Mr. Malinowski wasn't home.
So right there, remember what he said. It was a search warrant, not an arrest warrant. They didn't need him to be home. They called it off because they found out that he wasn't home. He was at work already. He was already at work. This guy's the highest paid municipal employee in the county. He runs the airport. He's got the money for the hobby, okay? He's not selling guns.
And then it shows what happened a week later as they approached the Malinowski home. So let's run the video.
So this is them at the Walmart parking lot. Like he said, the week before the 19th, they were pre-staging for this raid or to execute this search warrant. They figure out he's not there. Boom, they all leave. Scatter like cockroaches. Because the ATF is. By the way, the ATF is gay.
Pride Month.
This is the 19th. This is the hours right before the raid. Or this is right before. They all fucking roll out, right? Now, what Representative Jordan says after this, what were you hiding by doing this? And the ATF director, to his credit, is fucking stupid. He's a lawyer. He doesn't know shit about guns. Nobody in the ATF knows shit about guns. The dude was trying to fucking cock one pistol. He couldn't figure out how to fucking do it.
My question is, do they come up to this? Okay, never mind.
Boom. They cut the power, see? There's the tape. And then they did this for fucking... because.
Yeah. TKS for watching. Why don't you say thanks for watching? Sorry.
Right?
My
fucking spell.
Mr. Malinowski's house, disabled the doorbell camera, cut electricity to the house, and you didn't wear body cameras. What were you guys trying to hide?
Mr. Chairman, we're not trying to hide things. In fact,
Sure seems like it.
After
You guys cut electricity to the house?
after the.
Oh, that's a question.
I'm trying to answer. After the, okay, if there's no question, that's fine. I'm sorry.
No, that is a question. Did you?
After the incident, we, along with the Little Rock police, called for an independent investigation being done by the Arkansas State Police and the local.
What does that have to do with it? He skirts around every fucking question he's asked. This man is a fucking worm.
I'm calling it now. He's an AI.
Yeah, he's AI.
Prosecutor,
No,
that's not trying to hide anything.
I asked 3 questions. Why'd you put the tape on the doorbell camera? Why'd you cut the lights? And why didn't you wear the body cams? What are you trying to hide?
And Mr.
That's
Chairman,
a valid question.
The reason that
That is a valid question.
Yeah.
we are not trying to hide anything. The Department of Justice announced this, Mr. Chairman. It is simply unfair at this point while there's a pending investigation.
It's a simple question. We just want to know why they weren't following the rules. Their rules say wear body cameras. Your rules say wear body cameras. You weren't wearing body cameras. I go back to my original question. What were you trying to hide? We saw the video where you walked up, you put the tape on the doorbell. We know there were no lights to the foyer area. We have Mrs. Malinowski here who can testify to that. And we know you weren't wearing body cameras. What were you hiding?
Again, Mr. Chairman, we're not hiding anything. And with respect to the body-worn camera policy,
That's Chat GPT if I've ever heard it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, so a little bit of background on Robert Malinowski. Like I said, he was the highest paid municipal employee in the county.
Mm-hmm.
He held his job for well over 16 years. Okay. No criminal record at all. The ATF decides to target this man for a hobby. He didn't have NFA items. He didn't have a suppressor. He didn't have machine guns. He didn't have illegal triggers or bump stocks or fucking pistol braces and shit. He just had a lot of guns. And I'm wondering, and this has also happened. This happened in New York, okay? Mr. Noir is a former lawyer and now a 2A advocate and gun tuber.
Wait, hold on.
Who
wasn't he a 2A lawyer too?
He was a lawyer that you know what? I just know he was a lawyer. I don't want to say anything wrong about it.
Yeah.
Guy's respectable, very knowledgeable, so I don't want to fucking muddy up his name or anything. Yeah. But a couple days ago I watched a story that he covered where an amateur gun builder, okay, not for hire, building him for himself. He had like 4 pistols, a couple rifles, a shotgun, and a bunch of ammo, right? The Noir has more than that on his wall behind him. Thankfully, he lives in Texas, not New York. But he made a couple purchases online with his credit card. And the New York, because they have that thing where they can go through and, you know, get your or your credit card records now to find out where you're shopping so they can label you a terrorist or not. Tracked his purchases through his credit cards, found out what he was doing and the parts that he was buying. Now, mind you, the law says that you cannot build a rifle or any other type of firearm with 10 or more imported parts. None of his parts on any of his guns were imported. May he have had a European gun? There's a possibility, but that's a different loophole. You can buy a gun like that, but you can't upgrade it with 10 or more parts imported from another country or any other countries. Okay? Didn't have any of that. Didn't have silencers, didn't have automatic weapons. He had a couple hunting rifles, a couple sporting rifles, some handguns, and a shotgun or 2.
So no foreign parts for like a SPAS 12 or something.
No foreign parts for anything, right? Literally an amateur gun builder, a personal gun builder. And that's not illegal. You do not need any kind of license to personally build a weapon in your house. Now, if you're going for suppressors, fucking, oh my God. SBRs, suppressors, automatic weapons. Yeah, you have to have licensing for that. That's a different story. To build a handgun, once you buy the parts, that's fine. Okay, like you can do that. Don't need a license. Didn't need a license. They arrest him. They put him in jail. The judge literally says the Second Amendment does not hold any place in my court. I told you about that.
Yeah.
This man is now serving 10 years in a federal prison. And she said, I'm going to, she goes, this sets an example to all blah, 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 blah. But she basically said that her court overrules the Second Amendment. The state court overrules the federal amendment. I don't understand that. Here we go.
Had the audacity to tell an attorney during trial, when he brought up the Second Amendment during his opening statement, mind you, do not bring the Second Amendment into this courtroom. It doesn't exist here. So you can't argue Second Amendment. This is New York.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Ma'am, it's New York, a state in America with a constitution, not Sparta, where you can just Leonidas drunk kick amendments you don't like out of the Constitution.
This is Sparta!
But this
Yeah. So this happened. Now this gentleman is spending 10 years in prison.
Yeah, it's crazy to me. It's like, man, I don't know. But do you know what company won't raid you for the love of freedom?
Fucking Article 1776. Stay
Fucking-
rebellious.
Fucking A, right. So I want to say thank you all so much for watching, listening, everything. I'm Matt. You can find the socials to my socials. Link to this that. You can find the link to my socials in the description below. Scottsdale, give them your stuff, please.
Scottsdale87 on Twitch and Twitter. Scottsdale_87 on Instagram. And you bet your mother's ass.
Oh my God. So, do you have a dad joke for the night?
Nope. I got a little bit of wisdom.
What's that?
Raise warriors, not parasites. Have a great night.